my beautiful and empowered friends. Welcome to Susie's Empowerment Channel. If this is your first time here, welcome back. Welcome back to my real OGs. Thank y'all for continuously rocking with me. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. Today is April 11th. And I have a 2-day trip. Doesn't start until 1:30, like my report time, show time, whatever y'all call it, is not until 1:30. But I'm up because y'all know May bidding opened yesterday. So I have to get my bid in for May. And as you can recall, in 2 videos ago, I said that I was going to put in to transfer to Raleigh-Durham, North Carolina, to our new base, but I changed my mind. I literally put the bid in, and then the next day I switched it back to Cincinnati. Now, I know when I first began this channel, I was like, you know, I don't know if I even said never. I try not to say never because I know when you say never, it ends up happening, right? But I know that I was still angry, right? Because my daughter was killed there. But North Carolina really is, you know, certain parts anyway, really is a beautiful place. Are there places in that state that are still sundown towns and where you'll find racist people or, you know, people with antiquated thinking and mentalities? Absolutely. But you can find that in Ohio. In fact, one time we lived in North Carolina, me, Marquise, and Aaliyah, both my kids, we were coming, you know, visiting my family, and I stopped for gas, and a guy called me a nigga in the gas station. I was in Ohio. I want to say Marietta, Ohio. So you can encounter bigotry anywhere. But you know, so they need 90 flight attendants. So I am going to leave a link in the description box, the actual link for you to apply if you have ever wanted to become a flight attendant and you live in the Raleigh, Durham, South Carolina, Virginia, you know, places that are quick to access that airport. Because there are not a lot of flight attendants within our company that want to transfer. So, I have not been used. Like, last month, at the end of last month, I had a 5-day reserve stretch. I sat for 4 of those days. And I had a 4-day reserve stretch. I sat for 2, and then they're putting me on a trip for 2. So, yeah, thought I was gonna get a line this month, which I really don't know how it worked, but it's just baffling because it's like, I was number 4, right, on the list to be at line of reserve. There were only 4 line of reserve open spots. Well, not open, but people were in those spots, right? There were only 4 of those. I want to say 5 people have left, will be leaving in the month of May. I know 1 flight attendant is actually going to another carrier. And I want to say 4 people transferred to Raleigh. So, I'm a little confused because I don't have a line this month. And then to top it off, they're like 7 line of reserves, which stinks for the people who actually had lines, because now they're at line of reserve. So I don't know, you know, this whole line reserve thing is just so very confusing. And you know, honestly, I don't mind being a reserve, especially because I live on base. You know, trying to commute as a reserve, I don't think is you know, would be stressful, but you know, living in base is, you know, it's fine with me. You know, I don't mind reserve. Will I be grateful when I have a line? Absolutely. You know, my entire class, everybody that I graduated with, they have a line in New York. But I'm not going to New York. I am not going to transfer to New York. I can't afford New York. And I'm not moving to New York. I'm not moving back to Cleveland. So, you know, that's a non-negotiable right there. So, as you can see, I'm just oiling my hair this morning. I'm going to get on the computer, do my bidding. I'm already ready for my 2 days because, you know, I've said before, if you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. That's what Denise say on All American. So, Tuesday I went and washed my clothes and I packed my suitcase. I leave my toiletry bag in my suitcase because I have dupes here, like my oil. I don't have to pull my stuff out of my bag, right? The only thing that I gotta do is my eyebrows, you know, put my mascara on, put my eyeshadow on if I choose to wear that today. But yeah, I just keep my bag packed. I took all my stuff, repacked my bag, and they're ready, you know, so when they had me ready to go, when they sent me on vacation, and I'm ready to go. My beautiful and empowered friends, it is 12:48 and I'm currently sitting in the employee parking lot. I just got some notifications on my way here and it looks like my flight is now delayed. It will not be here until 3:25. So needless to say, I am early. Yeah. We apologize that your flight is delayed because I'm deadheading, remember, to DC. And then I work a flight. So the good thing is I had to sit like an hour. Let me see what it said. Hour 58, almost 2 hours sit in DC. So now it's been reduced to an hour, which we like that. Still shows that it will be in on time. 16:49, so yeah, an hour sit, which is cool. But we will see what happens, right? Because we all know that this is the shenanigans show. So I'm gonna go ahead and waiting on the employee shuttle. I just missed one, but I'm gonna go ahead and go to the airport. I'm here. I'll just go down to the crew room. I wanted to get me a salad anyway. But I will go down to the crew room, chill for a bit, and then I'll go to my gate. So
I just walked in the door. So you feel like I've been on like a 4-day trip. This was a 2-day trip. Nothing major really to report. Yesterday we were delayed, but we ended up catching back up. We were ended up being 10 minutes late. But honey, child, remember when I said I want to go to Mainline to do those longer trips? I changed my mind. I'm so thankful that I did not get past the assessment because I am pooped, and that was a 2-hour flight. Like, you know what? I changed my mind for real. No, I am tired. Like tired.com. Like I'm so ready to go to bed, to lay it down. Lay it down, lay it down. Oh, lay it down, lay it down. I'm so tired. Ran out of almost everything. Like them people drank us up under the table on the way going down to Fort Myers. I ain't have, but I ended up, the other flight attendant told me that there was another possible provision or refill, or well, by that time I had already told them that we were out, but it was a whole thing full. I could have pulled that out. I didn't know it was back there though. No worries, they ended up getting substitutes. But yeah, overall a good trip. Just this, I'm glad though that I actually got home at 9 and not midnight, okay? Because I had a couple of them trips where I was supposed to get home at 9 and I didn't get home until after midnight. So I am done for the next 3 days. Y'all know I'm not gonna be doing nothing. Still on the fence about Raleigh. Man, part of me wants to move back down there and part of me doesn't. You know, when I first moved down there in 2010, I was like, it felt like home, and no place else has really felt like home. Like, so I'm torn. You know, kind of want to get in now. You know how they be like, you need to get in. You know, in the early stages. Because if don't a lot of seniors above me transfer, then I will be, you know, a senior. So yeah, I'm still thinking about it. That's pretty much it. I think I am about to clearly get undressed, take off this makeup, get myself situated, because I'm about to lay it down and be quiet. Okay, I am not afraid to admit that sometimes I get a little snore on, okay? Hell, I done been in the crew room talking in my sleep. Now I know I do that for sure. But in the crew room, come on girl, you wouldn't be talking to you asleep in the crew room? Alright y'all, because I'm about to start getting undressed and y'all still on here. So if you have made it to the end of this vlog, I appreciate y'all. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up for me. And go ahead and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next